MP3s, vinyls, and a good old Sony Walkman. How much do you know about music technology? I've got 11 questions for you on it right now. This is Trivia with Buds. Welcome to another glorious edition of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out this show. This is the pop culture trivia show that comes out every single day. If you like playing along, answering questions, writing down answers, seeing what you got right, what you got wrong, just like you would at a trivia night, you are listening to the right show. If you want to support this show, maybe you listen to it all the time, or you've listened to it for the last couple of years, 250 plus episodes, and you've thought to yourself, I should throw a few bucks towards the production of that show. You can do so by heading over to patreon.com/trivia with Buds. Join the other dozen plus people that are throwing some money my way to help my operation run smoothly. I just updated all the rewards, so I'm going to read those to you right now in this quick intro before we start this episode on music technology. So if you throw me $1 or more per month, you're going to get a thank you in the show notes or somewhere in the audio in each episode that I publish starting in August. All these rewards that I've redone start in the first day of August. I'll mail everything out, and you should get it by then. That's for $1. For $2 or more, you get the same thing. You get the shout out in the show notes or in the audio in some way, and 20% off of any item for sale on triviawithbuds.com. We got shirts, sunglasses, coasters, bottle openers, all coming soon to a store on my website, and you get 20% off anytime you want to order something on the site. For $3 or more per month, you get a signed Sharknado headshot. I'll sign it to you or anybody you want if you're into that kind of thing. It's an 8x10 of me covered in blood screaming with my leg chomped off supposedly by a shark from the first Sharknado movie in the summer of 2013. The sixth one comes out this summer, and people ask me every year, are you in the next one? And I say, yeah, look for me, but I'm only in the first one. The next thing, $5 or more per month, you get to pick anything that you want as a patron, and any topic at all, and I will make sure I do an episode about it within a month from when you tell me that topic. You can do that once per month, so one of the days of the month, you will be responsible for the topic that you want for the show. So I will ask you some questions on anything you're into, and you can do that once per month for $5 or more. For $7 a month or more, you get a pack of wax trading cards, the wax pack cards from the 80s, the 90s. They're very crazy, like The Goonies or Magnum P.I. or Happy Days or Dallas. They have trading cards of Dallas. They had trading cards for pretty much every TV show and cartoon and movie in the 90s, and I have a ton of packs of those, so I'll be sending those to you, a different pack each month for $7 or more. For $10 or more a month, you get a pop culture art square from Drew Blank, a great artist friend of mine. You can see all his work at drewblank.com. He does these great pop culture art squares of different characters from movies and TV and things like that. For $12 a month, you're going to get, again, all the stuff we said earlier and a nice set of coloring sheets. That's right. I found a huge database of coloring sheets, and I'll be printing those out on really nice cardstock for you to color in with your friends, your family, your weird buddies, and you'll get 3 different ones in a pack every single month from different pop culture franchises like Mario Brothers or Muppet Babies and things like that. So if you like throwback kind of stuff, you'll love that tier. For $15 a month or more, you will get all the stuff we mentioned and some amazing candy. Again, this is mostly throwback stuff, so stuff like Big League Chew or an O. Henry bar or different things like that. I will be including a bunch of candy in each package that I send out every month, and there will be some kind of theme every month as well. For $20 a month, you will get a super secret bonus pop culture item. That is something like a Parks and Rec coloring book, a whole book of Parks and Rec characters to color, again, by Drew Blank. And it might be something like that. It might be a Roadhouse pin set, a Krang door hanger from Ninja Turtles. I have tons of different stuff that friends of mine or myself has made, and I will be sending you one surprise thing for $20 or more. And the last tier for $30 a month or more, you can join the Trivia with Buds t-shirt club. We'll be sending different t-shirts in your size. They're the real soft Target style t-shirts. That's what I refer to them as. And the first chunk or so, I'd say the first 3 or 4 months, will be these great shirts from my friend Steve Long. He runs a company called Blink Tees, and he had a little series of t-shirts called Oops Tees, where they are purposely wrong pop culture shirts. So it'll have a picture of Gandalf the Great, and it'll say Dumbledore under it or something like that. So they're always on purpose. They get people asking questions about your shirt. If you like that kind of thing, I think if you like trivia, you'd probably get a lot of the references on a lot of these oops teas. So those are the crazy new tiers and rewards over at patreon.com/trivia with buds. If you like some of that stuff, go check it out and throw a few bucks my way, and I will send some really cool stuff your way. Without any further ado, we're going to dive into this episode. It's all about music and technology. This is from one of my live nights in Southern California. There's 11 questions. Let's see how many of these you can get. Here we go. All right, here we go with 11 questions on music technology. Question number 1, what does the M in MP3 stand for? Question number 1, what does the M in MP3 stand for? Question number 2, what color was the very first iPod? Question number 2, what color was the very first iPod? Question 3, what is the standard advertised megabyte capacity of a CD-ROM? Question number 3, what is the standard advertised megabyte capacity of a CD-ROM? Question number 4, the early days of vinyl date back to the 19th century in which country? Question 4, the early days of vinyl date back to the 19th century in which country? Number 4. Question number 5, which company created the first Bluetooth headset? Was it Samsung, Nokia, or Sony? Question number 5, which company created the first Bluetooth headset? Was it Samsung, Nokia, or Sony? Question number 6, what company is currently the number one retailer of vinyl records? Question 6, what company is currently the number one retailer of vinyl records? Question number 7, in what year was Beats Electronics founded? Was it 2006, 2010, or 2014? Question number 7, in what year was Beats Electronics founded? Was it 2006, 2010, or 2014? Question number 8, music technology. What company made the failed Zune MP3 player? Zune. What company made the failed Zune MP3 player? Question number 9, what number/model of iPhone was the first without a headphone jack? Number 9, what number/model of iPhone was the first without a headphone jack? Question number 10, how much is a basic Spotify premium plan for one user per month? Question 10, how much is a basic Spotify premium plan for one user per month? And question number 11, music technology, the bonus question for 2 points. If you were playing along live, what artist became the first to receive 1 billion streams in 1 week in July 2018? That just happened. For 2 points, what artist became the first to receive 1 billion streams in 1 week in July 2018? All right, we'll play a quick ad from YouTube, and we'll be back with the answers to round about music technology. See you in a minute.
Here's Milky, the marvelous milking cow. It's fun to milk her, gonna do it right now. She drinks the water when we pump her tail. She's raising her head, it's milking time now. Her pretend milk is a feeling the pail.
She drinks water and gives pretend milk.
Milky, the marvelous milking cow. Milky, the marvelous milking cow with pretend milk tablets. She's new from Kenner.
All right, here are the answers to music technology. Here's question number 1. What does the M in MP3 stand for? It stands for moving. Moving pictures, something, something. It doesn't sound like it's about music, but it somehow is. Moving is the M in MP3. Question number 2, what color was the very first iPod? It was white with some silver on it, but mostly white. So the answer I was looking for was white. Question number 3, what is the standard advertised megabyte capacity of a CD-ROM? 700 megabytes. I know that because I used to make a lot of MP3 CDs when that first came out. It's crazy to think that that is something no one will ever do again because everything's just streaming on Spotify or Amazon Music. It's nuts. Number 4, the early days of vinyl date back to the 19th century. In which country? It was France. France had vinyls. They were playing them. They were making them out of resin or something like that. I just read about it. Number 5, which company created the first Bluetooth headset? Samsung, Nokia, or Sony? It was Nokia. That kind of goes hand in hand with the late 90s when they were doing a lot of headset type stuff. Nokia. Number 6, what company is currently the number one retailer of vinyl records? Amazon. Creative.com. That's where everybody gets their vinyls from. They're probably the cheapest on there, and some people still collect them. Number 7, in what year was Beats Electronics founded? 06, 2010, or 14? The answer was 2006. 2006. That was Beats by Dre, and then they switched to Beats Electronics. Number 8, what company made the failed Zune MP3 player? Microsoft. Bought one for the wife. It was like a ruby red color. It was actually not a bad player. We used to use it in her car all the time, and then I don't know, they stopped updating it or something happened where I was just like, well, we're not going to use this anymore. Number 9, what number/model of iPhone was the first without a headphone jack? The iPhone 7. iPhone 7. I got myself an 8S, and I could use a new one because I want that portrait mode. I needed that, or maybe I just have an 8. I don't think they have an 8S yet, do they? I don't know. I have an 8, and it doesn't have portrait mode, and I want it. Number 10, how much is a basic Spotify premium plan for one user per month? $9.99. The answer, $9.99. And the bonus for 2 points, what artist became the first to receive 1 billion streams in 1 week in July 2018? It was for his new album, Scorpion, and the answer was Drake. Drake. And speaking of scorpions, I am supposed to say I give to the scorpion because he gives to me. My brother donates money to me on Patreon, and you should too. Go to patreon.com/trivia with buds if you like this show. Throw a few bucks, and you can get a bunch of cool stuff like I mentioned in the intro to this episode. Also, here's a tip. If you have more than one family member using your Spotify or Amazon Music accounts, you can pay, instead of $9.99, you can pay $14.99. And on Spotify, you get 4 users can use the account at once. And on Amazon Music, you can get 6 users for $14.99. So I just upgraded mine. Also, they give you 2 months free if you pay for the year at once. So it was $149.99 for me on Amazon. And I can have 6 people playing music at the same time. And it saved me 2 months of payments. So that was kind of cool. And ultimately saved me about $30, and that really helps me out running a trivia business when I'm playing music rounds because I have different hosts on different nights using the same Amazon account. So that works out great. Just a little extra tip for your music technology episode. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you tomorrow for more trivia with Buds. Cheers.